Alright guys, you know the first thing I'm going to start off with is a primer, and I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. This is the Step 1 primer, and I just like putting this into my smile lines. I've said this 1,000,001 times, but I'm going to say it 1,000,002 times. I like to put this in my smile lines because I have a huge problem with them and foundation just settling in there, and I hate it. For my T-zone today, I'm going to do the NYX Angel Veil, and I really like the consistency of this product. I'm not exactly sure how I like it overall though. This is fairly new to me. I picked this up not too long ago. So anyway, I just like to put this only in my T-zone, and I just smooth everything out. Doing some color correcting. This is my LA Girl Pro in the color Orange Corrector, and I'm just going to put these over some of the darker marks on my face. And I'm grabbing a small concealer brush by Jessup Brushes, and I'm just going to smooth out the edges of that concealer. Look like an orange gremlin. I'm going to move on to my foundation, and this is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. This is one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. It's super inexpensive and it does the job. So I'm going to take this foundation, and I'm using the Morphe E31 brush, and I just like to buff it in, and more so stippling, I guess you can say, just because it helps the product build up a lot more coverage on my face, which I really do need because I have a lot of darker marks. This all in, I'm going to grab my MAC Cosmetics foundation. This is the Studio Fix, and it's in the shade NC45. So I pretty much like to just focus this all over my T-zone area because that's where I tend to get the most oily. My brows today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is a new product. I did do a video on this. I will link it in the video right here just so you guys can have a look at it. I play with some Colourpop shadows today, and this shadow I'm going to use is the color called Strength. This is actually from Coffee Break with Dani's quad. It is a limited edition quad, but it's super gorgeous. I'm going to use her color from the quad called Strength, and this is a satin shadow, I believe, and it's just a very light, I'm not trying to flick you guys off, but yeah, it's just a very light color. So I'm just going to use this as my lid shade. Try the shade Bravery, and I'm going to use this as a crease shade. I'm not doing like a full-blown look today because I am going to school. I like to kind of flick my eyeshadow out at the corners here so you can see I did that. I'm going to use the color Hope. This is one of their transforming shades. I know it probably just looks like a white color, but it is not. It's actually a white base, and it has like these fine micro glitters, and they're actually pink. I'm just gonna grab a smaller detailing brush here. I'm gonna use this to apply some of that pink eyeshadow just in the inner tear ducts here for a pop of color. And now I think you can really see how it opens up the inner corner, and it makes me so excited, like so excited. My blush, I'm grabbing this e.l.f. blush palette, which is also something that's really new to me. And I think I'm gonna use this lighter peachy pink shade. And these don't have names, but this is the dark palette. They have two of these, and this one's the darker one. Go back to my eyes. I'm gonna use this. This is a Messensal mascara. I don't even know where I got this from. I think I got it in some kind of a goodie bag or something. But I'm going to take this and use it for my top lashes. For the waterline, I'm gonna go in with this NYX Wonder Pencil, and it's in the shade, I think it's dark or medium. It's actually dark. So I'm just gonna run this on my waterline on the bottom here just to give a more brightening effect. I'm going to finish off my bottom lashes with the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. Tops of my eyes, I'm just gonna smudge a little bit of black liner on the top here. Color that Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaborated with. I'm gonna use my Morphe M601 fan brush to apply this because this is super pigmented and you only need a little bit. Today I think I'm gonna keep it super easy, and I'm just gonna apply one of my favorite lip glosses. This is just a nice super sheer iridescent lip gloss. This is the CoverGirl lip gloss in Candylicious, and this is from the Colorlicious line. To set my face, I'm gonna grab my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray and just spritz my face. Place my dreams among the stars while I'm standing